Alrighty then, hello, hi. I don't know what the thumbnail is gonna be. I'm just gonna see. Anywho, as you can see right in front of me, well, I know that, Glamrock Bonnie. If you didn't already realize from the color scheme, from this thingy, and from the hair. I do love how he's coming out. His design is really good. Yeah, obviously there's a couple little issues with him and all that, but he's actually one of the few customs that actually have came out great and all that, especially the head, because I have like a couple customs that came out horrible. For an example, this one, it's supposed to be Withered Foxy, but as you can see I made a mistake and now I just glued the pieces together and all that. You can see a lot of hot glue residue compared to you. You don't see too much. You see that one, and then you can see some on the ear, but like it's not too noticeable. You can definitely see from the back too. There's also some little thingy, the strings of the hot glue, but like not a lot of people would focus on the back, more like the front and all that, which unfortunately I have this. I can't really remove it unless I like find a way to glue this on top. I don't know why the muzzle looks more like Glitch Trap, but it's fine. I kind of like smushing it down to like make it look like Glitch Trap, but it's oh well. His hair, I did have a redesign, so that's cool. It's fun. Do like his ears. They actually do have like a metal piece, two different versions of metal piece. One that's thin and one that's thick. I know that. So the thicker one's like more up here, so that way you can actually bend it and move it. The other one's just to stabilize it. And all that, you can't really feel it, but like it is there. Yeah, so that's lovely. Both ears also have stuffing within them, so like they're really soft and all that. You can obviously see some of the stitching, which sucks. You can see some of it, but not all of it. And all that. It's a bit different. The lighting isn't the best in camera and all that, but like you can see some of them, but not all of them and all that. But overall, it is a good unit. I am gonna have to do something to like remove some of the excess stuff on him. But yeah, anyways, I need the nose. I have a little nose and all that I think I was originally gonna use for Withered Foxy, but like I just look how he turned out. His body is literally just mangled up. I'll salvage him, but like compared to my other customs, and yeah, this one's horrible. I can. Very horrible compared to this one. I might definitely redo Mr. Hippo and Ned Bear. They are missing some of their accessories, like the ears and the hat. I'm pretty sure my dog got to them. I don't know. A lot of hot glue residue. It is very squishy, so I might just have this like a stress. Just remove the head and just squishy. It's funny though, but yeah. Definitely will eventually redesign Ned Bear and Mr. Hippo. I actually have more than enough fabric, I think, to remake him looking better. This one, the body and the head is a bootleg custom pattern. I do not have, it's a lefty bootleg plush. Since I got the original lefty plushie, I just decided to dismantle the bootleg one. I did also dismantle a Foxy bootleg that ended up getting me the pattern of Foxy, but I still messed up even though and all that. And I can't really reuse the pattern because like compared to the way I did it for this and this one, I just simply cut it out with it and then occasionally glued on the pieces. So I can't reuse the Foxy mold, but I can reuse the Freddy one for both Bonnie and you for Freddy's. Which he's actually the first custom that it came out really good. I do love how he is because like I didn't glue every individual sections, so you can like have some of these popping out. So like if he's actually opening up his little chest plate, you can see a couple mistakes here and there. Like this is the original chest plate and all that. So I basically did Glamrock Freddy first and then glued on the broken pieces and all that. He's obviously there's like a couple withering that I would like to redo. Probably put hot glue gun, pot glue on it, kind of like this and all that. This is a little mistake I made. So I had it originally just overlapping it. I was like, I don't like that, because like then I just like slowly cut it from this side, and I was like, ooh, I like how that looks. But yeah, at first I thought this was like a little cape, but I didn't realize, and then I later on realized that it was a part of the thingy, so it wasn't a cape. I still have it somewhat like a cape. I do like how it is, and when I reattach the head, which I might have it just magnetic, similar to the Hex plushies. Hold on, let's have these poking out. So the head will look like this. I do want like these little frizzle thingies. I don't know, they're like really soft, and I do like them popping out. But I do have like something else, the original version of this, that I'm just gonna like glue on over as soon as I get his head. So I don't know whether I want to make his head detachable or not. But this isn't supposed to be the ruined version. It's supposed to be the fixed version. And all that. I was also planning originally on having him a head. So these two are the same body patterns and all that. I was gonna originally do him a head, but then I started working on Glamrock Bonnie, so then here we go, Glamrock Bonnie. I do like how he's slowly coming together and all that. Obviously, I still need to make the pink on him and all that, which I'm gonna have to hot glue this part, which is just me melting the glue off of the joints. So you can also see too, for the little curve and all that, I did use these metal pieces, but it's also because of different fabric material that I use. I don't know why. This whole thing isn't called fabric. I don't know what exactly it's called, but supposedly it doesn't count as fabric. It isn't, because I didn't get it from from usual places like Walmart, Hobby Lobby, and other places like that, which I know they have fabric. Eventually I will end up making them with the actual fabrics that like Funko uses and all that. So like they're soft and all that compared to this. Either way, they're still squishy, they're still lovely, they're still plushies and all that. Although this one actually has actual stuffing in it. This one has half stuffing and half of the scraps for of his design. So if you were to ever like have plushie that you ever wanted to make, you can always just use the scraps of the plushie plus a bit of stuffing. He's still squishy nonetheless. So yeah, so he is a bit of both stuffing and other thing. So yeah, same thing goes with him, except this one doesn't have hot glue helping out with the mold compared to this one. So yeah, and then these are also bigger than Glamrock Freddy's. So I know I am gonna eventually make his head, but I'm gonna make it detachable compared to Glamrock Bonnie's. I don't know if I still wanted to make it detachable, so that way I can just like switch them. Kind of like similar to Hex, excluding the like extra limbs and all that, because I'm not doing that. That's too much effort. But yeah, so far I do like how he's turning out. I do definitely love the ears. By the time he's done, he will be big. As you can also see, there's like a bit damages to the back. You can also see from the background, this is and all that. There's like FNAF 6 theme and all that. This thing was in storage for quite a bit, so it's a bit beaten up, damaged, and all that, and then a couple pieces of that from the stage and all that. That was also in storage. So my FNAF things are in storage, actually. Now, although these customs are good, I do like other customs like Nightmare Bonnie and all that, which I have right here. Fortunately, I do need to re-glue some of his things. Originally, he did have FNAF 2 Endo attached to his chest plate, which is why he has hot glue residue right there. Also tinfoil on his arm and leg. Why? Because why not? It's shiny metal compared to that one, which I kind of do like how it's just like that and all that. I am going to redesign a couple things, especially his eyes. I don't know why I did that. I do like how I designed his ears though. It's just cardboard, a bit of glue here and there on that. So kind of like metal pieces, metal exposed pieces on that. This is a bootleg. Obviously, I'm not insane enough to do it with the original one. So yeah. I do like how I redesigned this. I still need to re-hot glue this permanently because like you can still go within his chest plate. I also need to glue that back on and all that because like still see some of the original gluing pieces and all that. So eventually I'll redesign him, make him look better and all that. I might actually have his mouth open, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, because I did it with Nightmare Freddy and I failed at that miserably. But yeah, Glamrock Bonnie is mainly the main focus. I'm close to finishing him, but by the end of it, I'm probably going to put as much detail as I did to Glamrock Freddy. So you can see. Obviously, you can see a couple stitchings on him. There, it's leg. A couple stitchings right there. Stitch. And all that. These are glue. You can see some glue residue. You can see the stitching on the back, the bum. And then there's like... Oh, God. If there is residue on the... I really need to find a way... Okay, yeah. And then there's, like, glue. So I do love how I did Glamrock Freddy. The ruined Freddy or prototype. I'm just going to continue calling him prototype. It's better and easier. I did went with the Nightmare Foxy approach for the one concept art of him and all that, so that's cool. I did make the rim for him. So the seams, because I originally just did the plushie with this colored pattern and all that on that, and then the arms, and then just like covered it up with the metal exposed parts. So with the gray, I just glued it on. Obviously, it isn't the best, and then that's also why I did that. As for Glamrock Bonnie, I did kind of the same thing, so covered this up. These little seams are on the bottom. You can see a bit of glue everywhere, the strings and all that. You can definitely see the stitchings right there. I would have changed them color instead of having them white, but I only had white stitching thingy mabob. I don't know what they're called in English. I know how to call them in Spanish. Anywho, I'm not gonna say in Spanish. I'm too lazy to. You can also like you can't even see some of the stitching right there, because like it's actually colored match. Some of the stitchings are colored match to the plushy parts and some aren't. I'm probably gonna glue on the head. It'll be more easier for me and all that, and less time. I might actually put more fabric over so like it hides the stitching and all that, but like, yeah. I don't know what else details and other things I'm gonna do for this plushie, but yeah. Overall, it is coming out great. I don't know if I want to keep it as a cape or cut it like a bit short so like it's just a U shape and all that, because like yeah. But I might keep it like a cape because like you can hide some of the stitchings and all that. Because I want to find a way to be able to like hide each stitching. It did take me like, I want to say well over 2 years, or coming close to 2 years, because I took a break from this project when I maybe I want to say 2 weeks, no, 5 weeks give or take, after finishing You, which great and all that creation, I love it. And then I stopped working on You because I got busy with other things. And then when I finally wanted to actually work on You and finish You, my hot glue gun decided to give out and blew up. Not obviously blew up, but like it stopped working, it got fried, whatever. So inevitably it's whatever. And then I recently got that. So this is how far I've gotten within yesterday. Finishing the ears, getting the hair, doing that. Fixing the hole in his head, because I used a lefty mold, which is basically a Freddy mold, so it had a hole in the head for the hat, so I had to cover that up. And then like you can vaguely see the hole, if you would have been able to see it if it wasn't for this piece of hair fabric and all that. I would have also had it a different color too, but I feel like it would have been a little off. Plus I'm also gonna have the thingy. So all of these are like little flappables, which yet again I might also make a Roxy custom too, so like do what I did for this hair and all that, so that'd be cool. Yeah, I might also make Ruin Monty and Ruin a couple other characters. Play too much Five Nights TD. Anywho, yeah, so he's almost done and he'll be super tall by the time I'm done with him. So these are bootlegs. They were designed to be really tall and all that, so yeah. Fun! I don't know what's next, what I want to do. The eyes, because I kind of want to do what Funko did, with the eyes and like have them pop out. I don't have a plushie on hand that had the eyes, but like similar to the rocks, like the little rims, that the eyes have. And all that, so like they kind of popped out because his eyes right now are basically flat. Hopefully you guys can hear me well too. But anywho, yeah. So his ears are a bit posable. Obviously not too posable because like not too much metal. So I can have it like right there and then like way down if I can. But there we go. Have it like that, like this, and all that. So like, yeah. So yeah, pretty cool. It did take a hot minute to like figure out how to like stuff it and then also put in the metal in here, so it's bendable. So that's fun. So yeah. Anywho, that's about it for Glamrock Bonnie. So that's a little update on what I've been doing for quite a while. I've also been trying to figure out how to finish my roleplay and how to like get it working, because Minecraft does not like me. And then my computer doesn't have enough storage either, so I gotta deal with that too. But anywho, Glamrock Bonnie and Ruined Freddy. So yeah. Oh, I'm surprised that actually stayed. Alrighty then, so hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye. Stay gold and stay alive, and see you all next time. Goodbye.